me, here's a joke. You'll like this one. You can tell it anywhere you want. This man and a woman have been married for a while, and the man he's got this guilty conscience. So he tells his wife that, he says, honey, I need to confess something to you. And the guy and the wife are a farmer. So she says, well, honey, what is it? And he says, well, I've had a few indiscretions over the years and broke some of my wedding vows, and I've cheated on you a few times. She says, well, that comes as a shock to me. She said, how many times have you done this over the years? And the guy says, well, he said, I felt so bad to keep track of it. He says, every time I would have an indiscretion and cheat on you, he said, I'd take an ear of corn, I'd lay it over there in the corner of my workbench in the barn. So she says, well, just how many ears of corn do you have out there? So they go out to the barn and look. There's about 6 ears of corn there in the edge of that workbench in the corner. So she says, well, honey, I got something to tell you too. And he says, well, what's that? So she says, well, come on into my house, or come on into the house. She goes to the pantry, pulls out a shoebox. She says, I've not exactly been faithful to you over the years either. He says, okay, what's the shoebox have to do with it? She said, well, I did the same thing that you did. Well, she opened the shoebox. Great big pile of money in it. I mean, there must be a couple $1,000s in this box. And he says, what's this pile of money have to do with it? And she says, well, I saved back an ear of corn too, and every time I'd cheat on you, I'd save an ear of corn. And he says, well, that still doesn't explain the money. Where's that come in? She said, well, hell, when corn hit $4, I sold.